The Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas special has caused a stir amongst fans, for the wrong reasons. The special saw Cathy Brown, Jennifer Gibney, cooking the Christmas dinner for the first time, hoping for a quiet day with her family. Buster Brady, Danny O'Carroll, made an appearance and tried to spark a romance with Cathy in a scene inspired by Love Actually. After being rejected, Buster was back in the kitchen with Mrs. Brown and made another romantic approach. He later reached for mistletoe, hoping Cathy would kiss him. Buster told her, "Cathy, a woman cannot refuse a kiss under mistletoe. Now pucker up and lay it on me." But when Cathy dodged Buster, he ended up sharing a very intimate kiss with Mrs. Brown, played by his real-life father. Fans quickly took to social media to voice their opinions on the episode. On X, formerly known as Twitter, a fan commented, "I don't care, I bloody love Mrs. Brown's Boys." Another said, "I don't understand, if you don't like Mrs. Brown's Boys, don't watch it." And someone else posted, "I know Mrs. Brown's Boys is Marmite. In this instance, I love Marmite." One viewer wrote, "Okay, recycled jokes that weren't funny in the first place. Maybe time for a break and a reassessment of the cast and material. Bored now. I'm gutted as this used to be hilarious. I think I could actually help them." Another said, "I feel physically sick. But maybe that's because I'm stuffed with turkey and Ferrero Rocher." Brendan O'Carroll, creator of Mrs. Brown's Boys, hit back at haters, saying they can just feck off. Despite some harsh words from critics, O'Carroll doesn't mind. H is 68 and believes, "First of all, I'm well aware that comedy is very subjective. What some people like, other people just detest. So I don't take it too serious." He also shared how the show has been a big hit with families, and even helped autistic kids. He explained, "When we started, by about the 4th or 5th episode, we got a couple of letters from people who had autistic children. It started as a couple of letters and it's now been over 3,000. And they said that their kids watched Mrs. Brown and they heard them laugh in context for the very first time. One woman said she was in the kitchen and heard her son laughing for the very first time. So when you get a letter like that, I don't care what the critics say. That'll do me," before adding that H is always shocked by the reaction. He shared with BBC Radio Sounds, "People say to me, you must be living your dreams. I'm so far past my dreams, that it's not true. I started doing a 5-minute thing on radio. There's now been 240 episodes of it on the radio. It's been just unbelievable. My mother had a great saying. My mother used to say that success is like disco music, just dance to it." Asterisk, an AI tool was used to add an extra layer to the editing process for this story. You can report any errors to web homepage at mirror.co.uk.